All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is April 17th, 2026. My name is Coach Carignan, lead instructor here at the BYOB Trading Room. How I lost 3K today. I'll tell you, I gamed it yesterday looking for the turnaround for this morning, and they gapped it up on me, and it was a struggle all day to fight back. That's what it was. Let's take a look at the markets for today. Let's take a peek here at SPY. Ten-minute uptrend. Wait. 10-minute bearish consolidation coming into the close. 2-hour chart. 2-hour uptrend coming into the close. Daily candle, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17. Bullish and in an uptrend for SPY on the daily chart. Weekly chart, still bullish and in an uptrend. Monthly chart, still bullish and in an uptrend. Let's take a look at QQQ. And QQQ on the 10-minute. I'm going to call it 10-minute bearish consolidation. That is a bull flag, but we came from a higher spot. They're not leaning up against this area, so 10-minute bearish consolidation. 2-hour uptrend. Get sticks in the 3 riding up over the 8, rising 8 EMA. You got price action up here. Daylight between the 3 and the 8 EMA on the QQQ on the 2-hour. Daily chart, higher low, higher high, bullish gap up, bears never filled the gap. QQQ, new all-time high for QQQ and SPY, so that's bullish and in an uptrend for QQQ. Let's take a look at the weekly chart, bullish and in an uptrend. You can see daylight up here. Monthly chart, again, bullish and in an uptrend. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Look at that on the daily. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap, over the rising 17, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. And call it the middle of quadrant 4. That's bullish. Still in that dysfunctional downtrend. Had they taken out that high right there, they could have had an uptrend. Couldn't quite make it, not yet. Maybe next week. All right, there's Diamond Dow. That is bullish. Here's the origin of the rally. All right, up in the middle of quadrant 4, that's bullish. Up over that all-time high anchored VWAP. Dysfunctional downtrend until they break that high right there. IWM. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap, over all-time high anchored VWAP. That's a new all-time high for IWM on the daily chart. So that's bullish and in an uptrend. Here's the origin of the rally. April, up, pull back, make a higher low, rip, make a higher high. So IWM on the daily chart, bullish and in an uptrend. Take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU got a higher low, higher high, closed over a bullish trap, over the all-time high anchored VWAP, still neutral and in an uptrend, closing over that all-time high anchored VWAP and the midpoint right here. So FNGU shaping up. Let's take a look at silver and gold. Silver higher low, higher high, closed over a bullish trap over the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, still neutral and in an uptrend for silver. Gold. Gold is higher low, higher high, closed over a bullish trap over the hooking 17 over there, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, bottom of quadrant 4. That's going to be bullish. Okay, here's the origin of the gold rally and the silver rally. All starts in 2022. That's an all-time high for gold. Silver got an all-time high too, not today. Here's gold on the daily chart. we're bullish and we're making higher highs, so we're in an uptrend. Let's take a look at USO. It's in a downtrend because you can see the low here. They made a lower low. Lower high, lower low, closing under a bearish trap, closing under the flat 17, closing not in the upper third, so they're going to be neutral, and because they made a lower low in a downtrend. But over that 4-year high anchored VWAP from 2022, that's that post-COVID rally. Let's take a look at UNG. Higher low, higher high, closed inside a bearish trap under the falling 17, under the 12-month high anchored VWAP, bottom of quadrant 1, that's bearish. Got a low, making lower lows. They're still in a downtrend on UNG. Let's take a look at technicals. Start off with T2101. And T2101, we made new all-time highs and the breadth increased. Thank you, U2CP. All right, breadth increased on T2101. Let's take a look at T2122. Well, we camped out in the overbought zone all day long. That's a bullish clue. T2101, we moved up and participation increased. That's a bullish clue. T2123, bullish gap up. You can see up here, not filled by the bears. Another bullish clue. We're got a higher high. We haven't made any lower lows yet. So T2123, bullish. And in an uptrend up over this hooking 200 SMA. If I put the quad lines out here and drag them out to that all-time high, you can see we're up in quadrant 4, so we're bullish and in an uptrend on T2123. Let's take a look at 3-bar chart. 3-bar chart is not made a higher high yet, but is bullish because it's up in the top of quadrant 4. We're over the rising 200 SMA. We're still in that downtrend. It's a dysfunctional downtrend in that price is not moving down. It's melting up or moving over to the right. So bullish, dysfunctional downtrend. Let's take a look at FNGU on the 15. No lower lows, so still in an uptrend. Over the hooking, rising 200 SMA. It's where you want to be if you're a bull. Over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's where you want to be if you're a bull. With the quad lines on here, probably going to be bullish in quadrant 4 on the 15-minute chart, only on the 15-minute chart, and in an uptrend on FNGU. US dollar index, still in a downtrend. You can see we got a double top high right there, got a low right there at the M. All right, we made lower lows, so we're still in a daily downtrend for US dollar index. All right, thanks, traders. I'll see you all next week. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. Oh, wait, what did we trade today? Here's the instructions. Observe bullish consolidation over prior consolidation in the pre-market, post-market. So bullish environment. Trade the continuation of the current 10-minute uptrend. So we traded, all right, on this. We traded 10-minute uptrend on SPY. Let me point that out to you. Okay, with the pre-market, post-market on there. Okay, so we had a pre-market, see the uptrend right there? So we just fell in. See the money flowing into the market? We just fell in. That's what we did. Just fall in right there. All right, so nice rise all the way up till the 3 crosses the 8, and then you're out. All right, so nice, beautiful uptrend right there on SPY. 10-minute, fall in. See the guidance? Guidance is, look at that. Trade a 10-minute uptrend over, I only plan to trade downtrend if we got below 699.22. So bullish uptrend, continuation. Traded it. Made money. All right, traders, that's it this time. All right, everybody have a beautiful weekend. Thank you.